happened?
Must have been the warmth of your hand.
Flowers close at night and open during the day.
I guess it saw you shining.
Okay, everybody take a deep breath. The holidays are behind us. Now, in the same breath, can someone tell me where we are with fall-winter collection?
Well, I have some sketches, but it's not a full concept yet.
Wait, what about spring, summer?
Oh, spring, summer debuted in the fall. It's a little confusing at first.
When's Fashion Week?
March.
It's always in March, Oliver. March what?
I'm on it.
Thank you.
Everyone's here. Excellent.
Well, actually, I'm glad you're here, Ridge. We're just taking a closer look at what's needed for spring.
Oh, well, I'm glad you agree that we need to make some changes around here.
All these are from HR. Wasn't a very popular decision. A writer's right. There's no reason they can't do that from home. It's more efficient.
Well, payroll and marketing think they deserve the same perk.
There's no way I'm letting the financial records leave the building.
Hi. Hi. Your office said you wouldn't be in.
My office came to me.
Hi, Adele.
Hi, Brooke.
Am I interrupting?
Nope, I think we're just finishing up. So, what's going on? You have news look on your face.
Oh, well, yeah, it's something I'm really excited about, and I think you will be too. Ridge is back.
Thank you, Adele.
No problem.
Why would I be excited about that?
He's back in Los Angeles.
I know. He looks good. But then again, he always does.
Oh, so you ran into him somewhere?
Yeah, he came to see me. We had a nice talk.
I think it's obvious what we need. What we need is to prioritize continued success. I know that you weren't here, you were in Paris, you weren't privy to the kind of growth that hope for the future.
No, I was privy. I am privy. It was electric. It was great. Forrester hasn't seen anything like that in years. And you were all part of that team, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you and congratulations. However, now we got to deal with the consequences.
Such as?
Consequences like make a lot of money for the company consequences, or...
No, I wonder if maybe I know what you're talking about.
It's Carter, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I've noticed that some of Forrester's traditional buyers and ready-to-wear distributors have been slow to come to the table to renegotiate for 2014.
That's because they're sold out. They're nervous that we're going to require higher shipment
No.
guarantees.
It's because the success of hope for the future is changing the identity of this company. Can't afford that.
Ridge knows everything.
Okay.
I'm sure he mentioned it.
Mention what?
Bill and me. That's why he came to see you, right?
Well, you know, Rich and I have always gotten along. How is Bill?
You know I don't really see him.
Do I know that?
Bill keeps coming around, and I keep telling him not to. And if Ridge told you that he saw Bill at my place,
Brooke,
that's
obviously you want something from me, so why don't you just tell me what it is?
You know, we could still go out.
I know, I just...
Somebody probably would recognize you.
Yeah, and I can handle that in a couple weeks, but right now I'm... You gonna answer that?
Not interested.
What if it's your mom?
She'll call back.
What if she wants an update?
About?
Us? I mean, she's kind of the reason why we're here.
Yes, my mother does have an interest in us, sure.
Ooh, I feel like that might be an understatement.
She wants me to be happy. And I think that she believes that I can make you happy, too.
But she didn't just want to maybe let that happen by chance.
You know Steffi. I don't. Would she just hop on a plane from Paris to L.A. if a virtual stranger asked her to?
No, she
Okay.
wouldn't.
There you go. And look, I'm not making excuses for my mother being underhanded, if that's actually how it went down. I just think that she felt you had a right to know what was going on.
Which Liam says was nothing. And I believe him. I do.
But if nothing makes you run for the hills, what does that tell you?
I know. It's everything he was saying to me. I thought this makes total sense. I understand this, but I still couldn't go back with him because I know that she's always going to be there. She's always going to be a part of his life, and I know that I have to let go. I know that I have to open up to the rest of my life. It's hard because I've always thought that my life was headed in one way, and now it's not.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
What are we known for? What does our label signify?
Quality.
Grandfather, our label is his name.
Couture.
Couture. That's what made my dad's name. And our ready-to-wear lines are fantastic. They're incredible. But they came after, and they can't be our center stage. And now, the success for hope of the future has thrown this whole company out of balance. Buyers, longtime buyers, the public, they're all looking to us. They think we've committed to the young market instead of them.
All I've ever done is preach couture. But couture wasn't cutting. It was drying up along with our bank accounts. Dad gave me one goal. That was to increase sales any way possible. And we smashed that goal. This team right here executed that. So you're telling me all the success that this team has acquired eventually be the demise of us all?
No, Rick, I'm not telling you that at all. What I'm telling you is that we need to reestablish our brand. We need to recommit to what made this company great in the first place. And what is that? Carter.
Couture.
Couture. So what we need right now are some bold new designs.
Now, what we need is you. Right, Ridge? You need to be our savior.
I think you and I need to talk.
We might as well, since you're not allowing me to continue with the meeting that I had planned for weeks.
I'm sure you can only imagine how much I want to rebuild my life with Ridge.
Okay, if you say so.
You know how devastated I was when I came home alone from Europe. If Ridge hadn't left me, then none of this would
Okay,
have happened.
if you say so, I think I'm following you.
So you don't believe me?
I just don't think there's a strong correlation between what you say and what you do, but that's nothing new.
I would just really like this resentment and this hostility between us to end. And I know you're skeptical about the promise I made to stay away from Bill,
Maybe that's because he keeps ringing your doorbell and you keep letting him in.
but you know how much I love Ridge.
Yeah. Just like you love all the men in your life, freely and completely. That's what
Okay,
you
this
say.
is really not what I planned on. I didn't come here for this.
I think I know why you're here. You want both of them.
I shouldn't have come.
But you did, and I'm beginning to see your objective. You want to give me my husband back like he's a sweater that you borrowed and beat up, but I'm not having it.
Why? Because of your pride, your stubbornness?
How about my self-respect?
Katie, is this really what you want? Look, I know you want Bill's job. You want to be supermom, and you want to prove to the whole world that you can do everything. That's great. But are you happy? Is this really the way you want to live?
Here, alone in this huge house.
And you think it would be better for me to go to sleep every night lying next to a man who would rather be sleeping with you? Listen, you want to park Bill here because it's more comfortable for Rich, who's never liked competition. And the bonus is you get to look like you're cleaning up your mess at the same time.
What did you two talk about? Look, I know that Rich has reservations, but I told him everything. He wants to come home to me. I'm sure you could see that too.
I'm gonna go check on Will. You can let yourself out.
You take this too.
I don't know what you're trying to pull. Maybe I do. But we all know that the foundation of Forrester rests solely on the couture line. But you know what? Something better. And I've been dying to ask this. When are you going back to International?
I got some bad news for you. I'm not going anywhere. Thorne took over that position.
Dad's on a plane for Paris right now. I can't wait to go visit him there.
Who authorized this?
Granddad.
Excuse me. Hey.
Rich, I need to see you. Can you come by the house?
Well, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Feel free to pull yourself away.
Whenever you can make it.
Okay.
Thanks.
We can manage this, can't we?
You're always managing, Rich. Some things never change.
I mean, working together.
That's always been an up and down thing, hasn't it? Depending on whether you're blissfully happy with my mom or wiping your shoes off on her. Which is it gonna be this time?
Why didn't you do something?
About what?
By Brooke and her sisters.
You left. You weren't here. I'll tell you, Katie, she's not blameless.
I see.
You cut her loose. She was drowning. You have no right to criticize the way she had to keep herself from going under.
That's fair. When I decided to come home, home to me meant your mother. Now, don't know what it means anymore.
LA is great, but here you have the palm trees swaying and the waves crashing. There's no horns honking or sirens blaring all the time. It's just, you have the raw forces of nature at your fingertips. You know, we can analyze what happened between Liam and Steffi 20 different ways. Or we could just let it blow away. Look, I could say anything to you right now, but it's all meaningless, really. They're just words. Because they can never tell you this. Don't. I'm going to enjoy every little step and nibble along the way.
What? What?
You don't want to know.
Tell me. What are you thinking?
I just had a vision, okay? You and me, outrigger canoe, making love. I'm sorry, that's just where my mind went. Oh. Yeah, on a secluded beach somewhere under a palm tree. I know some good places, okay? We're gonna be here a while, so I think we should get started. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Really?
So let's go this way. Your bedroom is this way, right?
Wait. I want to take this slowly.
first time needs to be special. It will be.
Logan?
Oh, gosh, you're here already? I'm upstairs.
Logan.
How bad was it?
Ridge got a call. He had to go. Anticlimax.
Do you want me to beat him up?
Let's not go there.
He's such a gentleman, he probably won't hit me back.
Probably. He's not going back to international.
I know. The whole place is buzzing about Thorne taking over in Paris. It's a great opportunity. It's also a great opportunity for your mom to win Ridge back. I wonder if Ridge can come to terms with your mom's involvement with Uncle Bill while he was gone.
You didn't change the locks.
So many nights I'd wake up and I'd swear I heard your key in the door.
My key. Did Bill's key sound different?
Hope is in Hawaii and RJ is in Ojai. Remember how rare it used to be to have this whole house all to ourselves?
I do remember.
Yeah, but we used to make it happen when we needed to. We used to shut ourselves away in this room. Just you and me, away from the whole world. And we never hid anything from each other. We always seemed to have this unspoken language. Welcome home, my dear, beautiful husband. I've waited so long for this moment. And now it's finally here.